do do boop boo do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. What's going on, guys? It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I've been busy. But we're gonna start this crazy party back up, man. I'm gonna bring you along onto some of my accounts, kind of show you guys a day in the life of being a janitor. One of the first things that I do when I go around here, and pretty much every account really, is to gather the trash. I do that because I want to get it out of the way, because at the end of the day when I mop or when I go sweeping and stuff like that and do floor care, I don't want to be walking on top of my fresh mop to go pick up the trash and then get crap all over the floor. And usually when you're doing the trash, you're going to knock like little crumbs and particles and stuff like that on the floor. So first thing I always do is just get that out of the way so that I can get everything on the floor and make it messier before I can make it cleaner, man. You know, one question I get asked a lot is, who pays for all like the trash bags and the chemicals and stuff like that? And honestly, it depends. You know, this account's really good in that, they provide their own trash bags. They have a couple different chemicals that I prefer not to use because they're kind of like Clorox and like the junk food cleaners. And there's just better stuff out there. They also have some smaller things like brooms and dustpans, which I'll only use if mine breaks or if I forget to bring a broom or something like that. But it depends. So these customers seem to really like these kind of like kitchen grade bags, and where they have about 13 trash barrels. That would probably cost like 15 to 20 bucks a month to provide them, which I'd be happy doing. I'd end up charging them for it, obviously. But if they have their own special kind of trash bag or their own kind of special situation, like I know at this location they have hazardous trash, which I'm not going to touch, like biohazards. They'll provide their own bags like that, but generally speaking, I have like those nice thin 1,000 count bags of or 1,000 count of trash bags in my car or in my truck or my van, and I'll use that for most places. That's if they don't provide their own bags. This place does, which saves me time and money. Something I like to do also is take a trash bag and just try to chuck it in the bottom of all the trash liners. That way, if it's the middle of the week and they have to like swap out a bag or something like that, it's already preloaded for them, which is just like a courteous little thing. Don't have to do it, but these people are nice enough to invite me into their lives to take care of their facility. So in return, the least I can do is take care of them a little bit. Most places you'll find, when they want trash service, if they're once a week or bi-weekly or something like that, usually they're not going to go through a whole bag or more in a week, but it depends. So it's not always a huge hassle. It's not always a huge concern. But I have had some accounts where, they'll blow through like, 7 or 8 bags a week, per trash can. And it's like, dude, that's nuts. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this whole place. I'm gonna wipe everything down, every horizontal surface, every desk, every table, every desk. I'm gonna wipe everything down. I'm gonna clean it, disinfect it, and get it all on the floor. So that way I can sweep it all up easily at the end of the day. But while I'm doing that, to stay efficient, I'm going to use some foaming spray cleaner, and I'm going to foam the bathroom. So I'm going to foam the toilet, I'm going to foam the sink, and I'm going to let that sit for about 15 to 20 minutes while I'm working. So that way when I come back, last thing I got to do is just do one nice sweep of the bathrooms, and then we're good for the floor. All right, now I am in the janitor's closet, and I am filling up this mop bucket with the hot water from that sink. Cool fun fact, most buildings, actually it's almost all buildings, usually have like a little utility room, which will have like a big slop sink or something like this that you can use. to get water and to like dump water and to hide in. All right, now to clean the floor, I'm going to use a neutral floor cleaner. And why I'm going to do that is because it has a pH of 7, so it's not going to burn the floor like an acid would or etch the floor like an acid would. And it's also not super basic, so it's not going to damage the dye or strip the floor or anything like that. It's just going to clean the floor and keep it nice and shiny. My favorite neutral floor cleaner is Zep, just because I do like their 4-step system for when I'm stripping and waxing floors. And they recommend using this to maintain the shine. Now, this isn't a floor that is polished or has any kind of sealer on it, but it is still good. It looks like it's going to be like a luxury vinyl planking or some kind of laminate. And well, it's a basement, so I'd hope that it's LVP or vinyl plank, because the laminate, which is made out of fiberboard or pressed cardboard or pressed sawdust, would swell if there's any moisture, and this floor is below grade, so it's going to be a moisture problem. Anyways, I'm still going to use a neutral floor cleaner because that's the best stuff to clean it. And it's also really powerful too, and it smells great, and it's blue. And that's it, buddy. It's an easy day. One cool thing that I've noticed, and so I started doing this, is that a lot of residential cleaners, those are the ones that typically have a lot of like smell to them, but they don't clean really good. But commercial cleaning agents clean really well, but don't really have a smell. So you might work really hard all night cleaning an account or doing a deep clean or what have you, but it doesn't smell like anything. So people go, did he even clean, or blah, 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 and you get complaints. So what I do is I put in, it's a little trick of the trade, putting in essential oils into all my cleaners. So that way they have a really good, nice, clean smell. So afterwards, when I'm done, like when I'm done mopping and wiping the surface down, the whole place smells incredible. It smells like the Garden of Eden in there. So just a cool little tip and trick. Until next time, everyone, stay dirty.